Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is I, Abigail Grace, or Abby. Thank you for being here, and as you can tell, it's Christmas time. This is the most, I was trying to do some Christmassy. This has a little green. I'm wearing red pants, but you can't see them, so it doesn't matter, but we are gonna talk all things Christmas books today. I have a few suggestions of books that I have read previously, and then we have a few books that I'm going to do a little mini reading vlog at the end. So we'll talk about my suggestions, and then I'll do a little reading vlog attached to this video. So it's not just sit down, there's a little reading vlog, but let's get into it. First off, I'm going to talk about the books that I have read that I am going to recommend, and then we'll get into what I'm going to read. So first off, we have Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist, which is a series. This is the first one. The second one I read last year, which is something with Mary. Oh, I don't remember. And then the third one is Along Came Holly, and this is actually the one that I'm going to read, or one of the ones that I'm gonna read at the end of this video. Oh, there's something about Mary. So it's Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist, There's Something About Mary, and then Along Came Holly. They follow different siblings, and they all have like Christmas themed names. So Nick, Mary, spelled M-E-R-R-Y, like Merry Christmas, and then Holly. So this book will obviously follow Holly, and then the first one is Nick's book, and it's Childhood Friends to Lovers. Mary's is Single Dad, and I read this 2 Christmases ago, and then I read Mary's book last Christmas, and now I'll read Holly's book this Christmas, because you can only read these books one time a year. So you got to take advantage when they roll around. So it's been a while since I read this one, and I haven't read any other Cody Hall books except for these like Christmas themed ones that they've done. But I would recommend. It feels like a lot of the rom-coms that I love, but just Christmas themed. So there's those. And then next I have my Christina Lauren In a Holidays. This, I would say, if you like Christina Lauren, this could be right up your alley. It is time loop, which I feel like I just talked about this in a video. I am not usually a time loop fan. Like, I would prefer a bunch of other tropes before I would pick up a time loop. So I usually try and avoid time loops. This is a time loop. Aside from that, I do think it's a good book. It's spicy. It's like they're in a cabin. I believe they're childhood friends. To lovers. And I mean, again, it's like, is it cheesy? 100%. Is it like, yeah, not the best book I've ever read, but I ended up settling on 3 stars for this. I think that's fair. But there's definitely a time and place for this, and it's this time of year. So if you're looking for something like a little more spicy, this could be it. Now we'll get into books that I don't physically have with me. I have I last year read The 12 Dates of Christmas by Jenny Bayliss, and I'm actually going to read A December to Remember by Jenny Bayliss this year. So again, I have, I think, read now 2 Jenny Bayliss books. I read 2 last year, and then this is going to be my 3rd one, A December to Remember. This is a new release. But Jenny's books are much more like women's fiction, but set at Christmas time. Like, the spice is minimal, and they feel, yeah, they just feel more women's fiction-y. There's often like something deeper going on. The main character is like working through something. It's not all like fun all the time. That doesn't mean that they're bad, but they're just it's not like in a holidays. It's more like, I can't think of anything that would be similar. What's something similar? Like JoJo Moyes. I don't know if anyone's read any of her books, but like it falls in that same, in my mind, similar category as JoJo. Like women's fiction with a little bit of romance, and these are just specifically set at Christmas time. And like I said, I have read 12 Dates of Christmas, and then I also, I believe, have read, I'm trying to look at what her other books look like. Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. So those are the two that I've read, and then I'm gonna read A December to Remember. And I'm really excited. I think these two kind of, this is more rom-com-y and this is more women's fiction-y, span the two different genres that I've talked about so far. Now, I know there is a lot of spicy Christmas smut out there. I've been seeing a lot of it on my Goodreads, and I want to read some of it, but I just have not gotten into it before. So that's something that might be coming, but not in this video. And my final Christmas book recommendation is going to be The Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan. Jenny Colgan. I have read a lot of her books. Again, she falls more under the women's fiction category of writing, but they're so good. The Christmas Bookshop is all the things you want in a Christmas book, for me at least. It's like so cozy. There's books involved. It's like saving a small business. There's some romance. There's like good family time. Like, it's also like, I believe Jenny Colgan is British. She does not live in the US. So, and all of her books are set like across the pond. And I believe this one's set in like Edinburgh, something like that. But they're not, they're all set like in like cool like countryside towns, like an island, or like, not an island, but like, yes, an island, but an island off the coast of England, like not a tropical island, like a cozy cottage. Like they're all set in these like really quaint, cute towns. And it's just like so cute. The Christmas Bookshop is, I think, maybe the only Christmas, specifically Christmas one that she has, but I have read multiple of her books, and there's like, the classic one is The Bookshop on the Corner. That one is so good. And that's like the traditional Jenny Colgan that I would say like, read. It's not Christmas themed, but you should read it. And then she has like Summer at the Beach Street Bakery, and like just all these really cute ones. There's several bookshop themed ones, and I love anything that's set at a bookshop, has to do with people that love books, authors, like anything bookish. I want to read. The Bookshop on the Corner. The Cafe by the Sea, I've read. Summer at the Little Beach Street Bakery. The Endless Beach. There's other Christmas ones. Christmas at the Little Beach Street Bakery, I have not read. Christmas on the Island, have not read. Sunrise by the Sea, like, she has a ton of books. And I love the settings in all of them, and they're such a good Christmas time vibe. But specifically, a Christmas themed one, obviously, so. Those are my kind of recommendations, my Christmas reading recommendations if you're looking for Christmas themed books. Obviously, you can read anything, anytime. Like, you don't have to read these books at Christmas time. You can read them anytime, and you can also read any genre you want. But if you're looking for something specifically Christmas and cozy, those are my recs. And now we're gonna get into the reading vlog portion of this video. I have been reading on my Kindle. Let me see if I can find the title. Star-Crossed Holiday. And I am 75% through that. So I will finish that up tonight and give you some final thoughts tomorrow. And then we will dive right into Along Came Holly and A December to Remember. Like I said, it's just gonna be a mini reading vlog, so I will try and keep my thoughts brief about these, and just, I don't want this video to be super long, so I've already talked for long enough. I'm gonna finish Star-Crossed Holiday, and then I'll come back with you to talk about these two. Hey guys, so it's the next day and I finished both Star-Crossed Holiday and Along Came Holly. Alexa, bedroom light 20%. Alexa, bedroom light 50%.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good. Alexa, bedroom light bright white.
I don't know how to set bedroom to that setting.
Alexa, bedroom light clear white.
I don't know how to set bedroom to that setting.
Whatever. I hate overhead lighting, but this will do. I finished Along Came Holly, 4 stars. I think it's really cute, and there's no third act breakup. So if you don't like a third act breakup, this could definitely be the one for you. Star-Crossed Holiday, I wouldn't say it's a breakup, like there is a third act breakup, but I don't want to get into it. But Star-Crossed Holiday and this one were both like, honestly, like a 1 on the spice scale, like a little bit, but definitely not like smutty. So again, if that's what you're looking for, that's what you're looking for. I did not really get any clips of me reading this, and I finished Star-Crossed Holiday on my phone, on my Kindle app on my phone, because I was too lazy to get my Kindle, which by the way, I just got a new Kindle case. This is from Page. Shop Page, or Page the Shop or something. This is with a page, like a page of a book on Instagram, and it's so cute. It's magnetic, and I love these colors and the not smut. Anyway, those are my updates for the first 2 books. I will be reading A December to Remember, and I'll give you some thoughts as I read this. Sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back to where it all began. So that's what's next on the agenda.
This is my first adventure. I never knew adventure until you came along. Darling, what is this strange devotion? This bitter.
Hey guys, I have a update on A December to Remember. I read about, I want to say 40 to 50 pages and decided that I was going to DNF the book. Could it have gotten really good? Yes. Was it necessarily bad? No. It just wasn't really what I was wanting in the moment. I was hoping for something more like uplifting, and it was, I don't know. I knew it wasn't going to be like a cutesy rom-com. I was prepared for it not to be that, but then I was talking to someone else who had read it, and she was like, I didn't love it. And I was like, oh, I kind of get that vibe too. And I did not want to force myself to read it because it's supposed to be a fun video, and just reading is supposed to be fun in general. And if I'm forcing myself to read a book, one, for this video, or just because I started it, That's not why I'm reading. And so I decided to DNF it, which I don't DNF books very often, and maybe I'll read it at a later point. But for this video, for right now, I've decided it just wasn't the vibe. It wasn't what I was feeling. So that is my update on a December to remember. And that concludes this video. Thank you for watching. And I know this video is going up like probably a weekish before Christmas, so Merry Christmas. There will be like a bunch of fun end of year videos kind of stacked in those days between Christmas and New Year's and in the new year of like all my 5-star reads, like fun stuff like that. So if you're new, definitely stick around, subscribe, give this video a like, because there's gonna be lots of good stuff. And I'm prepping for getting together all my stuff to talk about, because I read a lot of books this year, so I kind of have to think about what were my 5, like obviously I have my 5 stars, but what do I want to talk about? What were the really good ones that stood out? So it's gonna be a good time. So come back, stick around, and I will see you somewhere else on the internet. Bye guys.